Well, I mean, for a good hour, they got a goal just at the right time, and then got another one just after half time. And the first goal, I'm sure we can defend better, as I'm trying to analyse it now. The second one, we got a horrible deflection where it took it into the path of young James. So, yeah, I mean, we're disappointed, but I can take a lot of positives from it, especially our first hour performance. I think Alan had a big chance when it was one each, and unfortunately, De Gea saved it. But those large periods, I was pleased. But we've got to put the whole thing together and get a few results, of course.
How big, Steve, would you say the threat of relegation is now with Fulham cutting the gap last night?
Well, look, there's 6 or 7 teams in and around it with, what is it they're going to play? 13 games to go. So I'm sure there's a few looking over our shoulder. Of course, we're one of them. But, I'm still quietly confident that we'll be fine. And if we keep performing like we did for the first hour, it was always going to be difficult. Coming to Chelsea away, then Man United away. But I've been pleased with certain aspects of it. I think the big turning point for me was the loss of Big Joe. And we're already without a main centre forward. So we'd hope that he's not too serious.
What's the situation with him, Steve?
It's a bit of a groin hip problem, so we're not too quite sure just yet. And he's not too quite sure. So, difficult.
You say that you're quietly confident that you will get out of this scrap. What do you say to the fans who aren't as confident? Because they certainly seem quite worried at the moment.
Well, of course, they don't want to see their team. They don't want to see their team at the wrong end of the table. And I understand that totally. And, the one thing we've got is we've got a unique fan base, which makes us the club we've got. And of course, they're anxious. But as I've said, I'm quietly confident we keep performing like that for the first hour in particular. Then I'm still confident that we'll be fine.
Last one from me, Steve. You took off both Alan and Miggy tonight towards the end. Obviously, your 2 most dangerous players. Was that just with looking ahead to the next match? Well,
Alan for me, still physically, is still not right. He's been out for 4 months, and I think Almiron was totally exhausted in the work rate that he put on. So we, with 10 minutes to go or whatever, made them subs. I was worried of the pair of them, especially Alan. I was worried that physically, he was holding his hamstrings and his groins, and the one thing we can't have at the moment is another injury to either one of those two.
Thanks, Keith. Take a call from Miles Stafford.
Hi, Steve. Have you got a decision to make on your goalkeeper for Saturday's game?
Well, look, Carl Darlow has had a magnificent season so far. He'd be disappointed with the first goal in particular, because obviously goalkeepers, it's a cardinal sin for that one in at the near post. So, but whether I've got a decision, I haven't even thought about that yet. You're ahead of me there, Miles. I haven't even thought about that situation just yet.
And one from Lee Ryder.
Hi, Steve.
Lee?
Yeah, I mean, we've got 13 games left now. I mean, obviously you're going to fight on, but the fans are asking where's this turnaround going to come from? Because it's starting to look a little bit gloomy down there.
Well, I agree with you, it's gloomy, but I was pleased with the performance today, and especially in the first hour. And if we keep performing like that, I know I've said that for a little bit now, but you've got to turn their performances into results. And I'm still quietly confident that we'll get the results that we need.
Okay, thank you everyone for your time. Thank you.